Bringing Out the Dead is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Paramount. It can be found as the slipcover edition, available at your online retailers. Of the many films in Martin Scorsese's career, I feel that Bringing Out the Dead is one of his more underrated of his filmography. The movie is brimming with anxiety as Nicolas Cage's medic goes about his overnight shifts while at the same time wrestling with his personal ghosts. The supporting cast is fantastic, with distinct personalities that keep up with the fast-paced nature of the film. The setting of New York almost feels otherworldly, which is largely due to the excellent cinematography and visual aesthetic. I suspect many people may not even know about this film, and it is one I easily recommend. Bringing Out the Dead on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 239:1 with native 4K resolution, and it supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision transfer. Paramount's transfer of Bringing Out the Dead on 4K underwent a remastering and approved by director Martin Scorsese. I didn't notice any signs of blemishes or imperfections in the source. It was overall pretty clean. Film grain is resolved well for the most part. I did notice a few of the lighter day scenes. It almost disappears, so take that for what it's worth. Bit rates tend to fluctuate a bit, but not often hitting below the 70s. The movie's unique cinematography often employs soft focus for much of its runtime. As such, the image never exhibits razor-sharp clarity, but the 4K resolution certainly enhances detail and textures. Close-ups produce excellent results as you can see the overly tired and worn-down features on Nicolas Cage's face as the film progresses. Sporting Dolby Vision, the palette enjoys a nice bit of refinement in regard to the visual aesthetic. There is a wide variety of lighting and surreal imagery, and at times shows striking vibrancy, though it never seems like it hits quote-unquote too much in terms of color accuracy. Lights tend to bloom, the paramedic uniforms and light sources for example, a natural result of how it was filmed and not a fault of the mastering or transfer. Referring to the cinematography once again, black levels are serviceable. Night scenes are deep, no elevation spotted. There is some black crush though, which I suspect is inherent to the source itself. Bringing Out the Dead on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby Atmos audio mix, which folds down to a Dolby True HD 7.1. The included Dolby Atmos track is an audible sensory overload at times, but there is a beauty in its chaos, which is well rendered in the audio presentation. Scorsese's choice of soundtrack beats at times dominate the soundstage, in addition to the frantic Elmer Bernstein score, both of which often envelops the listener during the film. High channel activity is fairly minimal, which mostly utilizes the music choices during the film, with occasional ambience and a panning shot or two effect. It's not dominant by any means, but it's not wholly silent either. The same could be said for the mid-level and rear surround activity, which offers a little bit more presence and really comes to life during the third act hallucination scene. The LFE is thumpy and robust and does get plenty of use during the runtime. In-film dialogue, both in narration and general chatter, is clear and problem-free from start to finish. There are no extras included on the 4K disc itself, but the Blu-ray has a whole bevy of bonus materials to enjoy. There are new sit-down interviews with director Martin Scorsese, Nicolas Cage, the screenwriter Paul Schrader, and the film cinematographer Robert Richardson. Each one runs about 10 minutes, give or take, and it's really good to see the new content in each participant reflecting on their time in the film and recollections. There's also some previous sit-downs with actors Patricia Arquette, Tom Sizemore, John Goodman, and more, which nicely round out the bonus materials. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Bringing Out the Dead on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A-. The transfer for this underrated Scorsese flick from Paramount is a well-done effort and well worth upgrading over the previous Blu-ray. Details and texture show nice improvements, and the palette itself benefits from Dolby Vision. This is an easy one to recommend. For the audio mix, I scored this an A- as well. If you're more of an audiophile, the Dolby Atmos upgrade is also well worth the price of admission. The film's frantic energy is well represented with a robust and energetic audio experience. This is a good one to crank up and listen to in your home theater. For the extras, I graded them an A. There is a good selection of bonus materials included here, with thankfully new supplements to enjoy. It would have been nice to get a general making of featurette included, but what is presented I think will scratch the itch for many fans of the film. So that is my review of Bringing Out the Dead on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Paramount. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel, but if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.